I
I
messaged
know.
him.
He's like, oh,
He
I
got
won't do
his
the tip.
beta.
He got his
Yeah,
beta
he was
kit.
like, oh, I'm
beta,
not
and
gonna
he
be like
went.
that person.
Like,
Damn.
fuck you, got mine.
Used and abused.
Yeah, but yeah,
Well, on
about
the one
Dip
hand,
on us.
I think he was one of those like guys into FPS games, and we've literally played nothing but League of Legends since he
Yeah.
got that beta.
that's definitely I
Yeah.
feel that way too. But yeah, about the Vita personally, I own like how many? Like 11 games for it. And like I like Wipeout, but that's
Really? They have 11 games?
no, they've had the biggest launch since I don't remember when, but it's been the biggest one for a while and the most successful one as far as reviews go. But it's like all these games are like pick up, put down games, and I know that's the whole idea about like it's a portable handheld, but there has to be a reason you want to pick it up, and none of these games so far really, besides Uncharted I actually beat.
Uncharted, obviously.
Yeah, like that has a great story. It's definitely like that's why the game costs $10 more than any of the other games. It has way more of a reason to buy it than Wipeout, where you just race somebody over and over again. But yeah, I mean,
Mortal Kombat has a really good story, but it's the same game that you already played on
Yeah.
consoles.
but I'm still getting
So.
it because I love fighting games on handhelds. So definitely, and I'm getting Resistance.
I would find Wipeout fun, I think.
It is very fun.
Because, like, multiplayer and all,
It's-
like, that's the replayability of it, the multiplayer.
Yeah, Wipeout's definitely fun. The problem with it, the load
Any
screen,
racing game like that, really.
the loading takes a long fucking time. It takes so long to load into a game. Like it's just
Do they
retarded.
at least give you an aesthetically pleasing picture while it loads?
Well, yeah, it shows like little fucking like little like cells branching together or something that has nothing to do with Wipeout. I don't understand why they always assume that like scientific like equations had anything to do with Wipeout, but I guess in their eyes it does for whatever reason.
Yeah. Fortunately for me, I never had a
Science.
PSP, so there's a bunch of games I can catch up on there.
Yeah, that's actually
Um,
true. Fortunately for him, he's
Well,
never
that's-
had a PSP. So let's get a
Well, fortunately
PSV
for
instead.
me now,
Yeah.
it makes it easier to like wait for the games I'm really that like I would really want on the Vita. Instead of buying something I only sort of want, I can buy some PSP game I really want.
Yeah, save some money.
Like tide me over for a while.
Yeah.
I've been playing the living shit out of Warriors Orgy too. Like, I could potentially keep playing that until I have like everything there is to unlock in that game. It's that good.
Now, as
But
far
I haven't done that in a long time for any game.
as far as
Not like you, Steve.
yeah. Hey, I got like 8 to 10 platinums on PlayStation. What you got?
I have one.
Resistance. Well, you got one of the hardest ones. You got fucking Little Big Planet. That's one of the most
That took a
tedious.
long time.
That's one of the most tedious games to get all the stuff in. I mean, shit.
Collect everything.
Yeah,
You need more people than just you to
Yeah.
do it.
I hate when they do that
And
for.
then
I
beat
played
all
my
these
PlayStation
levels
a few times.
Yeah.
without dying.
I do hate that about some trophies where they force you to play online. Like, what if you don't have the internet and you're a trophy hunter? You're fucked. Like, haha.
A Little Bit Planet.
Don't you need the
plug in
internet
3 more
to get the
controllers.
trophies or whatever?
No, you get the trophies. You just can't like show the world that you got the trophies. But yeah. Here,
What's
Resistance.
the point of the trophies?
Resistance comes out next month, which I'm excited about for the Vita because it actually has multiplayer, online multiplayer against each other.
I never really played any of the PS3 ones or
Well,
the other whatever.
this-
They were all on PS3 or
Yeah,
Did it-
all PS3.
Yeah.
The good thing
It
about
didn't
it.
exist on like the earlier.
No. Good thing though, it's its own story. There's nothing to do with the trilogy, so it's like if you do pick it up, you're not going to be like, oh, this is fucking unfamiliar. It's simply its
Yeah.
own thing. I'm getting it mainly because I want to test out having dual analog sticks with the first-person shooter on a handheld.
Yeah.
I don't want to, it's like they bragged about this feature for like since the what is it, the NGP or whatever it was. And then they didn't
Yeah.
release any first-person shooter games until like a half the year through its life, so or 4 months or whatever it's been. Anyway, let's talk about some real news. Someone that knows something about real news. Someone who's eating.
Real news.
How about science news?
Any news. We like news. That's what we're here for. News, news, news.
Okay.
Now everyone's
So
in
a
the
study
there we
says
go.
that wind turbines raise the temperature of the area they're in.
All right.
So that's kind of like helping towards global warming, I guess.
Who the fuck
Because
cares?
I don't think that's how global warming
Yeah.
works.
I don't know, but it's like, like it's supposed to be like cleaner, like energy and all.
Yeah,
but
well,
because
everything-
you've got all these things generating electricity, you're upping the temperature of those areas, and that's like fucking shit up.
Well,
So
you would be
the
doing it
clean
more with
wind
any other type
energy.
of power, I think, except maybe solar power. I think you would, if you start up a coal generator or a coal plant or whatever, you'd be generating way more heat than the windmills. So it's still cleaner.
Let's.
Well, that's the problem,
the
though.
windmills
Like
do nothing
windmills,
for
because
Denmark.
they're so like small and weak sauce. It's like you have to put like 85 of them in a square mile.
I don't think the heat is really a problem at all.
No,
like,
because in
it's just,
Denmark, it's all they use is the friggin' windmills, and it's balls freezing in Denmark all the time. So it's nothing.
If anything,
really, if you rub two sticks together, you're taking. It's just transfer of energy. You're just changing one form of energy into another, and there's always going to be some of it turning into heat. It's really not a problem. Not generating more
It's just
energy than already
something-
exists.
It's just something someone's saying to try to stir something up. That's all global warming ever is. It's always.
Yeah.
It could be like when you piss, it's warm. And that warm piss makes the global warming. Don't piss. Just hold it in. You're gonna
There's-
get.
Definitely, there's reason to be concerned about, the actual greenhouse gases that are contributing to the ozone layer and the greenhouse effect, all that stuff. But you can't be worried about windmills producing heat. It's just not.
Let's worry about the dumb shit. Anyway, Cindy, you have some things to talk about, so.
Oh. I just saw this one right now. A Polish woman is facing 3 years in prison after she removed all of her ex-boyfriend's teeth during a dental surgery just days after their breakup.
Wow.
What?
So I guess if you want some revenge,
Okay.
pull out your ex-boyfriend's
All right.
teeth.
Do you guys remember the whole? You guys remember
So how
the?
long until someone buys that idea and turns it into a horror movie?
It's probably happening as
It's
we
similar
speak.
to the. Do you remember
The
the
guy with the
tattoo
pencil
revenge
that's
one?
like,
Yeah.
Wasn't there a guy that tattooed his ex-girlfriend's like a piece of shit? Like
Yeah,
on
he
the back?
tattooed an actual turd on her back.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and she signed the consent. Okay, does anyone remember the whole Lorena Bobbitt story? I mean, this is old.
Penis cut off.
She cuts off her husband or boyfriend's dick because he was cheating.
Froze it.
No, she didn't freeze it. She threw it out a car window.
Yeah, she threw it out.
Yeah, but you said froze it.
No, I didn't.
Oh. Someone did. Anyway, yeah, so now look at the shit women are doing. It's so much more mind-blowing. Like, ripping teeth out and stuff. Like, how do they get away with
because
that?
women have a certain crazy factor, and once there is a line drawn where it's crazy, every woman has to strive to surpass that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
What's next?
What are you saying? It's like a crazy pissing contest
Yeah.
between all women everywhere in history?
Like,
Is
you
that
know,
what
we-
we're
Okay.
doing here? Is that what we're...
Like, guys care about, who's the longest. Women care about who's the craziest.
I mean, I can see
That's just how it works.
I don't know.
I can see another psychotic lady reading that story and I gotta one up this, That could happen, So
Exactly.
you can't fix crazy.
Like breakups, scumbag ex-boyfriend, stuff like that. Gotta take it one step further.
Yeah. I wonder what they would do.
What's after that?
Alright.
What's after removing teeth? That's worse.
Yeah, like, I mean, what are you gonna do? Like,
Removing a rib cage, I don't know.
an
Oh,
entire.
Find
Finding,
something.
I would.
Giving him a
Fine,
sex
that's all you gotta
change.
Okay, if someone can actually remove a person's entire spine without killing them, they don't deserve jail. They deserve some kind of medal, like some surgical medal.
They need,
That-
like, a medical prize.
Yeah,
or
they need to
something.
work in a
Nobel
hospital.
Prize or something.
This guy's alive and he has no
Like
spine.
infected spines.
Remove infected. I like
How would
that.
you live with no spine? You'd just be like a puddle of flesh and meat.
Well, you still have
kind
your
of
every other bone.
flop around.
Yeah.
Hey,
You'd be able to move your arms.
like
you
Lady
wouldn't be able to
Gaga.
move any of them, so you'd just be a limp pile of
Wow.
stuff, of parts.
Wow.
You'd be a pile
I guess
of
you'd
parts.
be missing a lot of like the most important nerves going down your back.
What else do we have on
Probably.
the latest of news?
I don't know. That whole Sony Smash Brothers thing. Do we know what like characters are gonna be in there?
We know a few. There's Parappa the
Kratos is
Rapper.
going to be in there.
Parappa the Rapper.
What else? Crash Bandicoot.
Tooth.
Sweet Tooth.
Probably.
Hold on.
That's about it. That's all I got. Are there other PlayStation characters?
Yeah, there's a lot.
I don't know. A lot of them are like
Okay, so
violent game ones.
yeah, we have Kratos, Fat Princess, Parappa the Rapper, Colonel Raddick from
Who the
Killzone.
fuck is Fat Princess?
Phil, you don't play your
Fat
PlayStation.
Princess. How can you not know Fat Princess?
Phil has
I've never
played
played that.
3 games on his PlayStation. Colonel Raddick, Sly
I turned
Cooper,
it on once today.
and Sweet Tooth are what we know so far. They're said they're going to announce more through the next coming months, but basically I don't know what this game's going to be rated. Like, okay, so in one hand you have so many rated
Get my purse.
M games. I'm gonna wait. Intermission.
Yeah.
Intermission. Peter had to get up.
What? Wow, okay. Alright, go ahead. I said, Peter, can you get my purse? Okay, but then I'm eating your cannoli, and not like in like a sexy way. He's actually eating the cannoli. 2 cannolis. He already had his, and now because he got my
Yeah.
purse, he's eating the one I was gonna eat.
Look, it's a
All
fee.
right.
I really want a cannoli now.
It's okay.
There's-
Go ahead,
there-
eat the cannoli. Take the friggin' cannoli. I don't care.
On this episode of
Where's
Dropping
my friggin'
Knowledge.
wallet?
On this episode,
Watch a marriage break apart over
I
cannoli.
don't even know where my wallet is. Oh,
First
fuck.
world problems right here.
Peter, did you eat that cannoli already?
I just got it. I
Oh.
got it out of the fridge.
Oh, I thought you like swallowed it and got back on. Yeah, but what I was gonna say was I don't understand how they're gonna rate this game. Because on one hand you have PlayStation's greatest exclusives are mainly rated M, like most of them.
Yeah.
You definitely, you obviously know Nathan Drake is gonna be in the game. He's 100% gonna be in the game.
Yeah.
Kratos 100%. Colonel Raddick from Killzone. If he's in the game, that means all the other guys that are the good guys are going to be in the game, because Colonel Raddick wasn't even that badass. So, and then Sweet Tooth, and like, what are they going to rate this? It can't be rated everyone, and that's one thing Super Smash
They
Brothers.
can. They're just gonna make it like all cartoony, like real violence.
And that will be what kills
Yeah,
the game.
Kratos is
Because you
blades
can't have,
of
like-
chaos.
Like,
You can't have butterflies.
You can have,
Yeah, he's gonna hit them,
versus
and they're gonna
Sweet
fly into
Tooth
the air
and have it be something
fall
funny.
back and not bleed or anything.
Okay.
That's how it's gonna be, I'm sure.
Okay, fine. There's no blood, and
What-
maybe like
And
animated
what's his final
violence.
smash going to be? He's going to turn everyone into like a bird. I don't know, I can't think of anything
I know.
else not bloody and violent. It's like, bam, you're a
Well,
bird.
no, I can understand
Fuck.
them just taking the blood out, but for example, like Sweet Tooth, like one of his weapons is like a fucking axe. I mean, I don't care if blood or not. You are putting an axe in someone's face. You can't rate this everyone. Like, it's gonna have to be rated like.
Okay, so it's rated T for teen.
Yeah, that's probably, but that could.
That's not a problem.
Well, yeah, it's not a problem for us, but Sony might try to get it to an E rating. Like, we don't even know if this is going to be like a full release or if this is going to be like a PlayStation Network download. Like, I'm hoping it's a full release. At least, I don't know.
Has anyone ever tried to go for an E rating over a T rating if it's not specifically supposed to be a kid's game, though? I mean, if it's going to be rated T, you're pretty much everyone's going to buy it. Going to be able to buy it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
It's going to be very easy to get.
that's Nintendo's bread and butter. They rate almost every game they make rated E, and they sell it like fucking
Yeah.
all the time. So,
Yeah.
I mean, like, and you know what? I'm not disappointed. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, it's a ripoff. Fuck that. What game? Name one game that is so original it's not a ripoff of any game you've ever seen or played. Can
The
anyone
Sims.
do that? The Sims? So I actually think The Sims would be considered.
The Sims was an original game, but it was an original game in like 2001. Like The Sims 3.
Okay,
is,
so what? It has to be from what, this year?
Well, okay, all right. Let me better phrase that. Name a game that's completely original that hasn't. I would say maybe like you can't go back too far because obviously with time things become unoriginal. Like something will be made.
Yeah.
But like, all right.
So something recent that.
Like maybe the past 5-10 years. Besides because The Sims has been out since like mid '90s. But
I'm not sure about that.
well, I know nothing about The Sims. I mean, I don't really like it. So.
I think it came
Dance
out.
Revolution.
It came out around the same time as Diablo 2.
It came out in 2000.
The first one?
The
Yeah.
Sims. Yes.
Yeah, seems right. I was really young when that first came out.
Yeah, I was still in middle school.
Yeah. Well, okay. So yeah, go from like 2002 to 2003. Okay, The Sims to me is not a fucking game. It's a sim.
Scribblenauts.
Scribblenauts, yes.
It's a
Okay.
game.
Scribblenauts, Little Big Planet, those are very original games. I'll give them that.
Well,
But
you're talking about games that.
the point is that like they're very few and far between how many original games you still see now.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are very few original games. I think you should make good games first and foremost. You don't have to make every game a completely unique idea that's never been done before.
Like that's for example.
And that's not a guarantee that it's going to be good either.
Yeah.
That you would do that.
For example, there's what is it? Bloodforge, which came out on Xbox. It's an arcade game. I swear, if you didn't know who Kratos was, but you knew what God of War was, you would think this might have been God of War. That's how like identical. They have that whole like slow motion kills, the finishers, the combos, the blood, like the rage mode. They have everything that God of War has. But the game got on Metacritic got a 4 out of 10 because, like you said.
Yeah.
They copied a formula, but they didn't execute it well. It was just not good. You don't have to be original to make a good game. Like you're completely right.
No, you really don't.
But all these
You can make a fun, entertaining, quality ripoff. That's fine by me, honestly.
But all these like Nintendrones, you know, they hear about this. They're like, "Oh, Sony's doing it again. Fucking Sony copying off Nintendo. Fuck you. There was the iToy before any of that shit." So those fucking 12-year-olds don't know what they're talking about. That's how I feel about it, personally. But yeah, I mean,
That works.
but it goes. It's like okay, so you have Microsoft copying off of God of War. You have Sony copying off of Nintendo. No one's mentioned this Bloodforge game, and it's been hyped up for Xbox. So you know they have so many exclusives that they need to like push everything they have. And everyone's like, "Oh, it looks great, looks awesome." What about the fact that as soon as you see like a fighting game that's similar to Smash Brothers, it's like fucking rage all over the place. And all these Sony fanboys are just like, yeah, you know, it's definitely a copy. You can't deny it. It's just hopefully going to do better than everyone's anticipating.
Yeah.
Did you just send me a picture of a whole bunch of black guys planking, Phil?
I did.
Okay, is that like Plankception or something? Because there's one
Like
guy...
in the
Like
kitchen
that.
where they're all planking
There-
at the same time.
yeah.
Guy's eating another
Yeah.
guy's ass.
Yeah, there's one guy planking on
Yeah,
another...
like,
That's
and I
Plankception.
think it looks like Lil Wayne too.
I'm going to grab a drink. Keep talking about planking.
I like it. I don't know if you can see it on the stream. I'm not looking at the stream, but I like how like if you look in the back, there's just like one guy with a red hat, and he's just sitting there with a drink. Like
I'm not dumb. Fuck you guys. Yeah. Alright, so we have actually got 52 viewers, but no one's fucking liked the chat. These people are dumb. These people are so dumb.
It helps you out.
I know, but I don't
And you might
understand.
get to keep 2
you
Battlefield
just get
games.
some views, but he's not getting
yourself.
follows.
Yeah,
and
which is half the
you don't
battle.
get to give anything out.
Yeah.
Like,
Alright,
how
we
do we
good.
give anything out if all you do is like look at the channel?
It's like,
We
alright.
wouldn't know who
Getting
the
a
person
drink
is or anything.
Yeah, so on other news, Fable. Did you guys hear about this? I know, Peter, you're not like an Xbox player, but Fable Heroes.
Fuck is Xbox?
They released a game called Fable
Fable
Heroes.
Heroes.
Yeah, it's
The
like
new Kinect one.
I actually I'm not sure.
Train wreck.
I just know that it got really bad reviews, which I'm not surprised.
Right now. So this is the one they showed off at E3 or something. It's basically completely on rails. Connect. Okay, no. I don't
Nope.
think that is it.
It is a
That's not it
brawler.
at all.
It's a brawler. It's literally what we were just talking about. It's a fighting game with, wow, it's a very bad game. I'm looking
It's
at
very terrible.
I'm looking at screenshots.
I'm looking at the friggin' title artwork. I don't know. I guess it's in a box because it's Xbox Live Arcade. This is the Wikipedia picture of like the, I don't know, cover
Yeah.
or whatever you want to call it, box art.
Yeah.
And it's the most. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen, actually.
Yeah,
That's
it's a rail shooter. Anyway, Cindy, don't you have more news?
Well, I'm actually just browsing something. It's on Yahoo Answers. What would you like to ask Michael J. Fox? And there's, a couple nice ones, like, do you remain optimistic about your health?
And then there's the
then-
trolls.
One guy said, can you please fix me a vodka martini, shaken, not stirred?
Oh God, that's
Be nice
great.
to Michael J. Fox.
I know, it's not his fault.
Awesome. That's
I'm surprised Family Guy is not going to incorporate that to a new episode.
they have
Fox.
many times already.
I know. That's the only thing I don't like that Family Guy does. Everything else doesn't offend me, but come on. I'm like, come on. Back to the Future, really?
The only thing
One time they
I don't
actually
like the Family Guy doesn't do is it's not funny.
Okay, I'm reading something on
One
Yahoo.
of the jumps to something, and like the guy was just like Peter was just like, "Yeah, we aren't going to show this clip. I know. I think you know what the joke is. We're just not going to show it." Like that was the joke.
Oh,
And then they showed it anyway, and like Michael J. Fox spilled wine on Peter's shirt or whatever.
okay, so apparently,
Guys, I'm making magic happen right now. This is like chocolate something. It's like chocolate,
What the fuck
like
is that?
I don't know. It's like cereal almost. It's like like there's like the powdered stuff, like the powdered chocolate
stuff.
milk mix, but it's
Give me
in
that
a
powdered
like
stuff.
not meth. We watched the show about that. It's bad.
it
for you.
looks like a fucking
So
crack
this
pipe.
It is kind of like a crack pipe.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's
So
like,
like
you
a
put it in
pixie
the milk, and then you like sip it up, and the milk goes through the chocolate stuff, and it turns it into chocolate milk. But this stays milk, so it doesn't like stain or whatever.
Wait,
Science.
that's pretty dumb.
What?
It's awesome.
Would it want to make it look
No,
chocolate?
that-
I don't know, but it's awesome.
Apparently, there is a cannibal shrimp. The invasion has begun. Do not be alarmed, but the cannibal
They
shrimp.
look like lobsters.
Yeah, they look like. Oh my god, it's creepy. Oh, that is a huge fucking shrimp.
Oh, you have that crustacean fear too. Send me the picture. I want to see this.
They're
Hang
really
on,
big.
hang on. Cannibal shrimp. Wouldn't that mean
They
they
eat other
their
shrimp.
own kind?
They eat their own kind.
Yes,
So why do we
not
care?
humans.
Just because they're
So why
huge
do we
and
care?
Oh, that's
scary.
big.
They're scary looking.
That's
Because I'm
fucking.
sure you'll want to eat them because they look yummy as hell.
They keep eating each other.
Yeah, Steve's gonna be all about eating that thing.
Yeah, jumbo shrimp, my ass. That jumbo shrimp has
Put the
nothing on
link
that.
in the
I did.
chat.
It's in there.
Oh, you did already.
Ugh.
pretty big.
Ugh.
That's like a fucking... That's huge. Big Asian
That's a long
tiger
link.
shrimp.
That's a
That's an animal I'm not gonna
Link.
fuck with.
I want to
Yeah.
eat the shit out of that shrimp.
You better have some of that marinara sauce,
You need a
Christina.
gun to take that thing out.
Wait, where is it?
It's in the chat.
The link is in the
Big
chat.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well,
Cannibal
as
shrimp.
long as they're tasty, they
What
can
the fuck?
invade everything as far as I'm concerned.
Wow, that's creepy. I hate shrimp. Especially
So
when it's in my
apparently they're-
marinara sauce.
They're making
Alright, I'll
another
eat them for you.
Titanic.
Huh?
Yeah,
Australia.
yeah, they are.
I heard about that.
One of the richest guys in the world from Australia said he wanted to make an exact replica of the Titanic.
Alright?
That's probably
You're gonna
not a
make
good
an
idea to make
replica
an
of an
exact
iceberg?
replica.
I wonder how. Yeah, let's build it with its flaws. Let's build it with all the flaws.
Improve, but I feel like the ship that's known for sinking shouldn't be something you make an exact replica.
You know everyone is going to be on that ship.
I will save money
all
for
gonna
that.
Die.
I will.
Setting sail in 2016, so you can start saving up now.
Yeah, because the tickets are only
I'll be
good.
dead by then.
Set sail on the anniversary of the original Titanic setting sail, or
Yeah, and
Well,
they're
it's only from England to New York, yeah.
Yeah, England.
it's actually gonna hit an iceberg just to reenact everything.
I hope so.
They want to do
What's
it.
gonna happen? I don't
Lifeboats
care where
this
in life or the world we are, Steve. When that hits an iceberg, I'm gonna go over to you and we're gonna high five. Just because we're calling it.
Unless he's on it and he dies.
Well, I'll swim to him and high five him and then leave him to drown.
You're going to let him go like Rose and Jack?
Yeah. Yeah, romance, something like that.
Romantic.
Yeah.
That was interesting, and then it just went downhill.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Nervous laughter.
Yeah, so apparently The Witcher 2 for the Xbox is getting good reviews, even though everyone knew that was going to happen
I
anyway.
really need to download that game. I mean, buy that game.
Yeah, he needs to buy
I've been
that.
wanting to play it forever. Yeah, buy it.
Oh, did you guys hear? God of War is going to have multiplayer. Are you fucking serious?
What?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Why?
Because-
Why? It doesn't even need multiplayer.
Because for the same reason Mass Effect 3 did not need multiplayer, God of War doesn't need it, but they want to add it, so it's like, oh, if I beat the game, I can play online, so I'll buy it for sure, even though the game already
the
sells.
game must have tacked on multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
They kind of fucked with Mass Effect 3 by doing that. Like, I called that as soon as they announced it. You remember that,
Yeah.
Steve?
Well,
And I was like,
That
they're gonna make the game worse in retrospect.
well, okay,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
That had
I
nothing.
mean, it's mostly the ending.
No, the
that
game was
worse,
fucking
but
good. The game was good. The
But
ending was shit, yes,
It
but
was
you can't.
shorter than. It was shorter because they took time. They could have had more single player stuff like Mass Effect 2, which was all around awesome, and said, let's just put a multiplayer with it.
I did almost the entire game, and it took me longer to beat 3 than 2, and I definitely did all this shit in 2. So as far as longer, the only thing I could see longer is the fucking orbiting the planets that you had to do that took 10 minutes every time you did it. So at that
I don't
time,
know, when I beat Mass Effect 2 again without 100% completing it, just so I could have a save file on PlayStation to transfer over. And I don't remember what the playtimes were, and obviously I played them more since beating them, so I can't really check. But my Mass Effect 2 playtime was longer than my Mass Effect 3.
well, my Mass
I haven't played either of them really, so
Mass Effect
I
3.
think it's important to go ahead.
I was gonna say Mass Effect 3 for me was 33 hours complete, 100%, and Mass Effect 2 was 31 hours and some minutes. So I guess it just depends on how you play the game. You know me, I run and gun, so
Yeah.
for me, I could have just been rushing. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Peter.
Okay, I didn't play either of the games. I played the second one a little bit. I think you can't just look at how long it is. You have to think, okay, how much of this was actually quality content? How much was just padding the game
Yeah,
out?
definitely.
Yeah.
Just stretching it out.
Well,
Yeah, because
definitely.
honestly,
Yeah.
the Tachanka stuff in Mass Effect 3 was my favorite part of Mass Effect 3, and that was the first hour or two.
Yeah, no, Mass Effect
That's
3.
about it.
Okay, and this is in defense of Mass Effect 3, where I thought the multiplayer was going to actually impact the quality. I didn't think it did, because Mass Effect 3 had a lot less filler than 2. 2 had some of the dumbest shit to do for side missions. Literally, you would go to a planet, you would pick up one thing and go back on your ship. That's filler. There's no purpose to having that in the
You
game.
did the same thing in Mass Effect 3.
But
The
you
whole quest with Jacob was basically that.
in 3.
You went to the planet where he was, helped him out a bit, and then went on your way.
That's still better and part of
You
a
see
story.
him again in the... It's the same thing.
No, okay, you literally, it's like, go pick up this transmitter on a broken ship, this beacon and leave. That's all you did in 2. That is what you did. There was no rhyme or reason
There
for
were
it.
quests like that in 3.
Yes, but not
There were
nearly as
definitely
much.
quests like that in
And
3.
2 had a lot more filler. It definitely did. And for the fact that 3 added a multiplayer aspect, they even said they had 2 separate parts of the studio doing it. So you had your single player and you had your multiplayer. That's what God of War saying. They're saying that the single player is going to remain like a great game, and the multiplayer is going to be developed on its own by a secondary like group in the same company, which is bullshit. They're all going to be the same anyway, and they're going to do it that way so there's no quality like any kind of quality spared in the single player. But I mean, Mass Effect 3 had the
They
worst
could still
ending
do something.
of a game,
Mhm.
and they're fixing that, which doesn't really change what happened, but it's better than nothing.
They can still end up doing something though, where like like Mass Effect 3, the multiplayer wasn't required, but like like those points that you build up towards your troops or whatever, and like doing the multiplayer will actually improve those points,
Yeah, they could do that.
and that's
I hope they
that's
don't,
still
but
stupid. It's like it's like forcing you into playing it, even though it's not necessary, basically.
every game's gonna
And
do
that's
that.
why I didn't like it.
Yeah, like
Especially because I thought the multiplayer of it sucked.
I liked it. It was alright. It was kind of pointless. There was no reason to have it, but it was alright. I mean, what I like to see though is like games like Dead Island. I want to see more of that, where there's an actual reason to have multiplayer.
Yeah.
Sunbird.
Even though so
Pushing
many people
carts for
didn't
this.
like Dead Island.
Yeah, most people hated that game. But anyway, let's talk
I
about
liked it.
what do you have on more news for besides giant cocktail shrimps and teeth being pulled out?
Let's see.
Oh, I heard Amsterdam is making the selling of pot illegal to foreigners.
Huh. That's gonna make their tourism go down
Yup.
so hard.
That is part of the
Yeah.
reason people go there.
That's a bad
That's
move.
probably the only reason people go there, if you think about it. If someone,
Pretty much.
Really?
Like,
They
that's
have,
all
like-
I ever like.
That's a big
No one
part
of
goes
it.
to
Sure, but
they also
Amsterdam
have
to
like
like
all the hookers
look
and
at the
shit.
scenery.
yeah, but like,
Red light district.
come on, if you ask anyone about Amsterdam, if you go up to anyone and say, why would you visit Amsterdam? The first reason,
They're gonna go, weed.
yeah,
20,
and they're not even going to know anything
Ah,
else. They're just going to say weed. And then it's like, well, do you know they're going to stop selling it?
It's gonna say
But-
weed.
Yeah, just weed. Yeah. So since it doesn't look like anyone's going to add their stuff to our channel, well, you can get Battlefield for $19.99 this week only at Best Buy. So go fuck yourselves. Thank
Wow.
I mean, come on.
Good way to put it.
All right, no, I'm sorry.
It's too early to be like having giveaways. It's way too early.
No, but okay. I started the stream when I was at 1,027 unique views. I'm at 1,085 unique views, and only got 3 likes out of that.
Yeah.
That means that almost over 50 people have literally clicked on this link, watched it for a minute, saw something, and just left. They didn't even like follow.
They saw Phil.
Yeah, they saw all fucking Phil.
Sorry, Phil.
Ow!
Sorry,
Fuck
Phil.
Phil.
Hold on.
Fuck you, Phil.
Wait, I'm
Sorry.
just gonna go kill myself real quick. All right? I'll see you guys later.
It's gonna be like, please excuse this interruption. You're gonna hear shotgun noises in the background.
You're gonna see us just sitting here chatting, and Phil's camera's just gonna have like a pair of feet dangling.
I can't find any rope.
Yeah, I threw it out. I forgot to tell you I threw it out. Yeah, but
I told you I could have needed it.
yeah. So
And now you did.
so on
Burn.
on future news, Cindy, you have more stuff that you looked up.
Oh, I
Future
found this
news.
very funny. A mom and her son died today.
That's very funny.
Wow.
Wait,
Wow.
I didn't get to the funny part yet.
Oh.
The funny part.
And it was the
I
keeper
don't
who killed them.
It was a unicorn, actually.
They were killed in separate traffic crashes just hours apart in Milwaukee.
That seems too
They died on the same
coincidental.
day.
Someone hired a
I don't
hitman.
know. I still think it's mostly just sad.
Yeah, I don't find that funny. I find it.
Cindy.
I find it funny that you said there was something
It's
funny
a
about
weird
it.
coincidence.
Yeah.
But
It's emotional.
I don't know if I'd call it funny.
Yeah, but it's not a funny emotional.
Sad.
It's a what the fuck. Oh,
It's funny in a way. Things can be sad and
all
funny.
right. Try to follow this story because this is the story I was trying to talk about the other day. Yeah, I'm going to try to simplify it as much as possible. All right. So this guy was on trial for killing
Phil
someone.
will appreciate that.
What happened?
Nothing.
I
Nothing.
got distracted.
Yeah, exactly. All right, all right. So there was this guy. He was arrested, and put to trial for the murder of another guy. Guy A had a shotgun, and it was loaded, and he was test firing it outside his window. And guy B was jumping off of a building to kill himself. Guy A, somehow coincidentally, and they have video proof and everything, shot his gun at the exact time that the guy's skull was in front of his shotgun, killing this guy. Now, so they investigate this because it seems completely coincidental. Like there's no way that this guy accidentally blew someone else's brains out, who happened to be jumping 9 stories down to his death. There's no way. So they investigate. They found out that guy B was guy A's son. You follow me?
Wow.
So okay, now it's like
This is like a movie.
yeah, now it's real. You can look it up. I will try to find the link and I will put this shit up. So
I did vaguely hear about this actually.
so guy A is guy B is guy's A's son, and guy A's wife always messes with him and he threatens her with a shotgun. Never shoots her. It's supposedly never loaded. So he one day he was like messing around with her and then he shot it out the window as a joke. It literally just happened to be loaded. So they did all this investigating to find out that they were father and son. Turns out that the mom the reason why the son, now this is where it gets nuts. The son was committing suicide because the mom cut all of his funding for school and everything because he was flunking all the time. So she was like, I'm done. So instead of like finding a way to, just deal with it, he tried to get his dad to kill his mom by loading the shotgun. It just happens that on the same day that all that happened, he just gave up on life. He held the gun outside the window, shot the guy. So the guy had to go to court, and now it's this huge thing. Like, is it murder? Is it assisted suicide? Like, how do you do this? Like, you can't. Like, this can't be made up. It's completely ridiculous. So this old man who's like 85, is on trial for something he had no intention on doing. I feel like he should get off. I don't feel like it's his fault that his son...
Well, he obviously didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, his son loaded a gun that's never...
It's so crazy.
Yeah, like the son loaded the gun so he would kill... Because he knew the guy always threatened his mom with the shotgun. So he figured if he loaded the shotgun, when he threatened her next time, he'd blow her brains out. Haha, mom, got you back, you're a bitch. But for whatever reason, however fate works, this guy got his brains blown out by his dad, and his dad had to go on trial for attempted murder. So... That's mind-blowing to me. That's more mind-blowing than the car incident. Because for the fact that this guy's...
My brain just took shit
this
all
guy
over
is free-falling 10 stories down, and at the same exact moment he pulls that trigger, his face is right there. It's ridiculous.
I want to find this article. When did you read
On
this?
the bright side,
Hold
at least
on.
you didn't have to hit the ground too hard. Just trying to be optimistic there.
Yep.
I'm going to try to find it. Anyway, talk about something else while I try to find it.
Molestation.
All right.
Molestation, okay.
I don't want to talk about molestation.
My height is 5 feet 6 inches. Suicide? Yahoo answers. I am 5'6". I hate it. I hate being called shorty. Should I do suicide and kill myself?
Shorty.
Shorty!
How's 5'6"? I'm 5'5". I mean,
You have
granted,
to
I'm
kill
not
yourself.
tall, but we already determined that Steve got rid of the rope, so you kind of fucked me on that one, dude.
There's like articles like the manliest ways to like kill yourself. I think hanging yourself is up there.
Yeah.
Manly ways to kill yourself. How
Dismemberment.
to kill yourself like a man. Eat a tub full of beans. Manliness rating 8. Style 4. Awesomeness 8. Mess 5. Okay. All you need is tub and some beans. Strangle yourself. Manliness 9. Stop
That's
for
pretty
awesome
manly.
is for zero mess. Hang in there, you pussy. That's what the picture says. What you need is your hands. Hold your breath. Breath.
Breasts.
breath.
Everyone hold your breasts.
Hold your breast.
Everyone hold breath. Kill yourself. That has really big manliness rating.
How does this work? Like, I don't feel any.
You have to like find a chick with like a gun, and then you just go and hold her breasts.
Ah.
Cadbury Surprise. Awesomeness 12. How to do it. Spoon out your eyes with an ice cream scooper and replace them with Cadbury Easter eggs.
What?
Your family may hate the suicide, but everyone loves Cadbury cream eggs.
What are you reading?
Headbutt the
Something-
sidewalk. Slam your head into the sidewalk. Repeat. Lick a
That's
hooker's
pretty
ass.
badass.
Mess
That's just
10.
a bad idea.
What you need, a hooker and 75 cents. Inquire about her ass buffet. That's the last one. So those are some options since you don't have a rope.
Okay, well, all right. This is sad, guys. Apparently, as I find this article, a quote from the guy who wrote it said it was fake.
Uh,
Yeah.
Oh.
We've been
suicide
we have been trolled.
Wow.
We have officially been trolled. I mean, yeah, it sounded crazy. Like I mean, just by reading it, I was like, no.
Yeah.
But you know, when it's in a
Yeah.
news article, it's almost like you have to like at least speculate on it. Like, okay, it could be real,
Yeah, you
but
didn't believe my fucking mom and son killing themselves
No.
on the same day.
no, I don't. See, here's the difference. They didn't necessarily kill themselves. They got in car accidents. It's not like they said, "Hey,
On
mom,
the
we're gonna
same
do this."
day. Maybe they did.
Maybe
You
they
never
did. Okay, yeah, maybe they did. All right. Can we talk about something besides death, suicide, and murder?
Yes.
Google Wave got shut down today.
What?
Remember that thing?
No. Moving on.
Wait, no, I want to know what it was.
It was a stupid.
Google Wave.
It was a stupid
Came out in
attempt.
like November of '09. And like it was a good idea, but it was very badly brought about, and they didn't get popular at all. And I didn't know anyone else who ever even checked it out other than myself. And they finally shut it down today, since it's all about Google Plus now. Remember that
What
thing
was
too?
it supposed to be?
I don't even know what Google Plus
Honestly,
is.
I forget. Honestly, I forget what Google Wave was, because I tried it in '09, and then I stopped trying it because there's nothing to do.
Here's Gun Safety 101 in the chat.
What was it?
Someone tell me what's wrong with that picture, Phil. You better know immediately. In the chat.
I don't see it.
I'm gonna let Phil take this one first.
Is it on? I'm trying to see if it's on safe.
It doesn't matter if you're looking around that area.
She's got her finger on the trigger.
Thank you. She has her fucking finger on the trigger with it pointed at her fucking nose. If she coughed, she would blow her fucking face off. Even though it's obviously a
Let's see
prop.
the bullets go by.
I was assuming that's like
All right.
what was doing.
For anyone
'Cause
watching,
we were talking about killing ourselves and shit. That's what I thought we were going with.
okay, well, if she's gonna kill herself, hopefully the gun's in her mouth then, because I feel like that's still a miss. Because she's gonna jerk back and, like, it's not gonna happen. You didn't get the link? That's weird.
Who did? Really?
Billy, hello, Billy. Pointing it near your head, you were close. I mean, that's still stupid. You shouldn't do that even if your finger's not on the gun, the trigger, but, I mean, then again, what is that, an M16?
Yeah.
Do you see the rounds around her body? I don't think that belongs to that gun. Just saying. Unless she's gonna manually reload that clip.
Well, I think they're 5.56 rounds, but
They're not.
you
Yeah.
can't belt feed that.
You're gonna just sit there like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm probably going to get shot 9, 10, 11. Then again, it doesn't really look like
It
she's...
really doesn't make sense to have a belt and a magazine.
No, not
anyway.
at all. Not at all.
I mean, if you're using a weapon that it can be belt fed, there's no reason to use a magazine. Not that that is belt fed anyway. And in my defense, you spend too much time with like guns and stuff when the first thing I'm checking is if it's on safe.
Well, how about... Yeah, I know. He doesn't check that it's aimed at her face. He doesn't check that her finger's on the trigger. He's like, I don't know if it has a safety on or not. Fuck everything else that you just saw. It's just... So not everyone practices proper gun safety. Moving on. More news.
Hey, when you're in the Marines, I don't. I just don't. I leave... When I'm driving my truck, I leave my M16 on the dashboard of the truck. Okay?
That's
Like right in front of the steering
Be
wheel.
careful, it
That's
might
where
fall
it
off
is.
the dashboard and
Muzzle
break.
pointing out the window. That's how I drive.
like a boss.
You think I'm making that up? Look at some pictures.
Honestly,
of me,
no,
like,
because I've seen
like
things.
Africa.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
The military, an organized mess. Anyway, give me some more news.
More news or
World
more
Trade
news?
Center's back. America.
to-
Go America.
What about America?
Speaking of America,
You guys
I found a
like-
picture of a deep fried dollar today.
I saw
It
that.
looks
That was
delicious.
awesome.
I would eat it.
Delicious dollar.
Delicious dollar.
I
Alright,
hate it.
so I mean, I'm glad we got like 60, so far over 60 unique views, but can you guys like the channel and stop watching it? It's probably the best thing you can do to try to win something. I'm not psychic, I don't know if you automatically like my channel.
I immediately
I like
just
your
take
channel,
a bite out
Steve.
of that.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
I would eat it.
I would fucking
I'd
eat
eat
the shit out of
I'd eat a
dollar.
fried bottle, like a glass bottle. If you'd fried that, I'd eat it.
Us Americans will eat anything fried.
America.
There's
America.
fried butter. There's
Yeah.
fried cola.
America.
So yeah, one of my favorite things about Battlefield. That's a good picture there. That is an amazing picture.
Oh, look, it's Madagascar on the side. That's clever.
So about Battlefield, one of my favorite things to do in Battlefield is
Provoking.
okay. Like for example, you have support, and they're supposed to like give you ammo, but you could fucking yell for ammo for days. You can, and they just won't give it to you. For some reason, they don't listen. So I like to watch them die. Then I pick up their kit, throw ammo back on the ground, pick up my original kit. That is how I have to get ammo in that game. That's ridiculous. It's fun. Oh, I laid an egg. Am I pregnant?
Yeah, dude, I was just reading that.
A couple of weeks ago, me and my boyfriend had unprotected sex. I felt fine afterwards, but then on Friday, I went to the toilet and an egg came out of my vagina. I was so scared, so I've been keeping the egg in my knicker drawer for the past 3 days. I don't know what it is, but it definitely came out of me. The fuck did I just
Kinda
read?
like the thing that you showed me. Remember
Uh,
the hard-boiled egg thing?
I just wanted to know why she was masturbating with an egg. I mean,
Yeah. This chick masturbated with an egg, and her vagina sucked up the egg, and then it turned into a hard-boiled egg. and I
like,
think she liked
okay,
it.
this is how I look at it.
People do stupid things.
Okay, but seriously, come on. Obviously, it was a troll, but if you were like, and I know you should never put any thought into something like this, so most people shouldn't anyway, especially someone like Phil, because he will come up with the reason. Your vagina, unless you have, I mean, I know there's a way, but it's not like it has enough force to just pull an egg in. Like, it's not like it can just,
You never know.
like, okay, like, I know women can queef and shit on demand, but the fact of the matter is, the force you would need to pull that shit in would be like a vacuum hose. Like, imagine if a woman could do that with a dick. It's just like, woo, and you're having sex, you know? I mean, I don't see that
I
happening.
mean, you won't know until you have a vagina.
Which will be a while.
I'm 12, and what is a vagina?
Not saying I put an egg in there, but things can get lost.
What happened to the chat?
Oh, sometimes you have to refresh
Just
it.
me?
Yeah, if you right click and go to reload, it should be fine. It's Twitch twitching out. That's what they call it.
I got it.
Zing zing.
Haha, that's clever.
I feel like
Alright.
I feel like all right. So I feel like Mondays. Okay, I almost got 100 unique views, and not. I got. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Almost 100 unique views, and no one's liking the page. Oh my god. Let's.
I guess just no. Maybe it is me. I don't know.
Gotta kick
Am I like jinxing your shit right now?
No, because I'm still getting the
They're
views.
like, oh, this looks cool. I like video games. These people sound cool.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Oh, the video froze.
Are you still using
hey.
Windows Media Player?
No, I'm just dropping it right in. All right, so considering.
So, Cabin in the Woods
Oh my god, that
kind of
movie.
reminded me of
Best ever.
the everything towards the end. Not like the actual story, just like the whole facility or
Uh-huh.
whatever. Reminded me of this one website. I'll paste it in the. I know most of you won't be interested, but it's kind of fun. It's like a little wiki where people write like pretend stories about like creepy things
Everyone.
that are all being contained at this facility, and it's like all like random things are like censored, like they write it as if it was really like this top secret stuff or whatever. I don't know. I thought it was interesting to read some of this stuff, and one or more of you might also find it interesting.
I'm watching this video with the spider.
I watched that, but I'm watching Peter's link. I'm watching it.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff on there. Like pretty much anyone can contribute to it. But yeah, I kind of tried to explain the concept. If you like to read creepy stuff people make up, that might be interesting to you.
Why is everything so bright in there?
It's their workout room. The bros are doing the bros things.
Yeah, they are.
This guy's just
Leave
like.
that shit alone.
I feel like it would be funnier if I knew what he was screaming.
He said, "Brrrr." That's what I heard.
I feel like I'm watching Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
I'm getting scared.
He's spraying it with Lysol or something. What is that, Lysol?
That's a cricket.
That spider is
Oh my
fucking
God, huge.
determined.
It deserves to live.
Yeah, at this
After
point.
that.
I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, they hit it with a blowtorch too.
Yeah, I'm not really like.
Oh, that's just me.
Yeah, I'm not really okay with killing things like that. I mean, if it's not bothering you, get it out of your house. But its fucking family will come and get you.
In their defense, that thing is fucking big. I wouldn't want it in our house.
It's not. It's not even the size of their
I'm not
head.
even afraid.
They're fucking playing hockey with
spider.
it.
That is not a big spider. You want a big spider? You've seen that shit on fucking.
I mean, it's not a camel spider.
Okay, do you?
But it's still
Like
pretty
a
big.
tarantula, isn't it?
What about the guy who had that bowl that tried to get the one on the ceiling that was bigger than the bowl? Yeah, that would have worked. Oh, please light yourself on fire. Please light yourself on fire, bro, dude.
That's just that's
No, just
mean.
the whole house just went on fire.
Oh yes, this is awesome. Carmen.
I mean, I've seen bigger spiders, but that is not a small spider by any means.
Yeah.
Like the ants that show up in the house every now and then. That's nothing. That spider's about that big.
Okay, I'm gonna put the other link in YouTube for everyone to watch.
What, a camel spider? I've seen a camel spider.
No,
Those are big.
not a camel spider. Fucking the camel spider's big brother. No, I
I don't
mean
want to look at spiders. They're creepy.
I love spiders. They're majestical, like unicorns. Unicorns that kill people. Majestical.
Majestic. New word. Majestic.
Majestical, yeah. All right, watch that shit.
Majestic.
Remember how we were talking about unique things in terms of like video games and like original ideas and stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Comparing a spider and a unicorn is a definite original idea. I've never heard that before.
Well, look at that link I just put up and tell me which one's bigger.
A spider or a unicorn?
No.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
God.
Yeah. That's a big spider.
I've seen
Yeah.
this one. This one's bigger, yeah.
That
That
spider.
doesn't mean the one in the other video is small.
No, but it means that if I had to
Okay,
choose, if I had to choose which one I was gonna fight, I'd probably choose the first one. This one looks like it can
That's
jump.
why they lit that one on fire.
Never do it on the ceiling. Never, ever do that.
Oh, God, it's huge.
Yeah, let's not go to Australia for any reason, okay?
Australia
That's
is
where all the
the
big
worst
ones are.
thing on the planet. Australia is God's lab room, and that's where all the bad things happen.
Oh,
Australia is
I thought that
so
was
dangerous.
Japan because they find some crazy shit over there.
Japan
No,
used to be
Australia
good,
is just-
and then we nuked them, and
Uh-huh.
look at what they do now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I blame us for that. I blame us.
So
Nuke the country, and look what happened.
I think everybody should download a game called War Incorporated. It's on Steam. Your computer should be able to handle it. It's really not a graphic intensive game. It's first-person shooter, but it's that kind of first-person shooter where you play it and you don't really give a fuck. It's just dumb fun, you know? Like I was playing it at work and it was just awesome.
Fuck!
Are you watching the video?
Fuck. No!
No?
Fucking, I accidentally went on Facebook and someone spoiled RuPaul's Drag Race for me.
Why?
Tell me.
Why did you go on
I know,
Facebook?
it was Shanique! Because I was gonna know! No, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just pissed now.
God damn it.
Fuck!
That sucks.
And
That ended up happening to me with following the Yogscast Shadow of Israel. Have you been keeping up with that, Steve?
no.
I'm not gonna spoil it. The latest episode, I read the comments while the video was playing.
Yeah, you
and I got
don't
pissed
ever
off.
do that. I don't even do that for any videos I watch on YouTube. That's like a series.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're almost at.
We should play Minecraft again.
Yeah, what's that game? I forgot. The only game I know is League of Legends.
It's that game with the blocks.
I'm getting feedback
I
from
like
someone.
Minecraft still.
It might be me.
I was eating
I mean,
the
at least I
microphone
still
out.
play Warcraft a little, other than League.
We should do Dead Island. Too.
Yeah.
Dead Island's definitely, but I'm
I
saying
agree with that.
as far as a game we can all play
I do
together,
have to admit.
I think War Incorporated. As you can even play third person, so you have the option, first or third person in the game. It's all around
Is
fun.
it one of those really trashy if you play PC games?
No, it's actually it's way better than any. It's I'd say it's on par with like Blacklight. I don't know if you heard of that. It's another
I
first
think I
person.
did.
Yeah, it got good reviews. It's
I
not
downloaded it, but I haven't played it.
it's not made badly. It's just you don't feel as serious. It's not like Battlefield serious. Who is playing the video?
Yeah, who's fucking turning into a goddamn robot?
Optimus Prime, is he alive? Because I hear him in my headset.
It's not me.
I don't think
Uh,
it's me.
they went
It
away.
stopped.
Yeah, but anyway.
Aliens are coming.
Oh yeah, did you guys hear about this? Sony is discounting an entire like library of their AAA games that recent release half off on all their AAA games. I think that might have something to do with their latest fucking report, fiscal report or whatever. It was really bad. They lost a lot of money, but that goes for the whole
Not bad
company.
Nintendo's.
Yeah, but that goes for the whole company. What they're really losing money on is TVs. Like Sony needs to stop with TVs. Like it's like when you realize you have 17 models of the same TV, and there's like minute differences. Like, oh, this one has a glossy screen. That one has a glossy panel. That one has a glossy stand. No, just stick with like music and fucking video games, and you'll be fine. I mean, Pirate Bay's apparently going to get blocked in the UK. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of pissed off Europeans. That's all I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that they were gonna start like putting their servers on weather balloons or some shit to keep them like in it out of like in international waters, I guess, so that no laws apply. Some shit like that. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard it.
The only reason
I'd do it if I had the money.
It seems like a good idea, but what if like, I don't know, the weather balloon like gets hit or something by a fucking glider? Who knows? Something crazy. And like it goes in the ocean, the server. Then what? It's like, oh, let's just get a new one. Because they're so cheap.
Better get renter's insurance or some shit.
I would love to see an
rent a weather balloon.
What insurance company gives you insurance on weather balloons? Especially weather balloons that house
Floating
servers.
Around in international waters with a server dangling off of it.
Yeah. It seems like a little far-fetched. It's not like it's going to be a fucking lightning magnet. Oh, wait. Yeah, they forgot about that part. It'd be like...
How do you think they're going to power the server?
Oh, with lightning.
They're going to hook it up to the internet.
They're going to power it with lightning.
Their main server.
You heard the term.
Put a lightning rod up on the top of it, and that shit's going to power it up. And then it's going to have, like, 4G capabilities with it.
And
right?
yeah, there's going to be, like, cells under the weather balloon, so they charge every time a fucking lightning bolt hits it.
Absolutely.
The lightning rod will actually double as an antenna.
Yeah.
I've done the math. This is legit.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's happening right now.
We could make it for them
now.
and get money.
Yeah, we're inventing it as we speak. They're going to take our idea and do it.
Give me a paper and a pencil.
Solved all the problems. We've come up with all the solutions. We could do this. We're going to be rich.
Yeah.
Oh, how about this? All right, so, there's been all this talk. I don't know if I read this article this week about how women gamers are becoming more popular. It's been like a 40 to 60% increase statistically in women gaming. Now, do you think that has anything to do with popularity, like on YouTube, for example? Because I know a few gamers that are...
No, that statistic is a little too vague.
Yeah, like...
To really...
What does gaming mean?
Like,
gaming could be like draw
playing?
something.
Yeah.
What's gaming?
Are they playing...
Or considered...
I don't know how
they're playing Words with Friends.
Well, you know how they do these fucking stupid experiments. It's like they look on, like, let's say, like a...
There's always a factor.
Yeah,
involved.
there's something... But no, I'm saying, do you think that, like, either way, there are more women gamers playing now than there was 10 years ago? Definitely guaranteed, as far as professional go.
Yeah.
As far as professional go. So, regardless of their number, like, or how they do this, I still feel like part of it has to do with popularity. Like, come on. If I, like, okay, this YouTube sensation...
Obviously, there's going to be some people... Because, a guy couldn't be like, hey, I'm playing games, and then automatically get attention just for that.
Yeah, exactly.
A girl could, so some people are definitely doing that.
Well,
but we can't really tell how many people are doing that and how many are just legitimately doing what they like to do.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but there's the exception, like...
They're playing Facebook games,
Yeah.
Billy says.
Yeah, they're probably...
Which is true. I know a lot of girls that play Facebook
Pro
games.
Farmville.
I'm pro. My KD in Farmville is 1 because I don't live or die. I just play.
I mean,
it's actually...
For a guy, you have to, like, actually be either good or hilariously bad at the game you're playing to, like, even be noticed whatsoever.
Yeah.
For a girl, you don't even have to actually play the game. If you, like, hold a controller and go, ha, ha, ha,
Oh, it's like that picture?
Views just now.
Hold on, I'm going to post that picture because that's an epic picture.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that Christina
It's
posted
unfortunate,
before?
but, yeah.
Okay, here. Do not type in girl gamer slut in Google. Don't do that.
Oh, boy.
Don't do that.
What did you see?
Oh my God, everything.
Oh, no.
Everything.
Oh, no.
Now everyone is going to be Googling girl gamer slut right now.
I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, don't do
I
it.
am.
You
I
gotta
just
I
wanna
have
see
more
the face.
willpower than that.
you gotta turn off your
Why
moderate search.
female gamers get no respect?
Oh, that's what I got. Why? Fat, ugly, or slutty is a
Well, if you
site.
do images, that one comment comes up a lot, so...
Oh dear. Oh, there, I see that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
the comment thing. Oh, this is funny. Oh, this is funny. Girl
Okay.
gamer. How gamer boys see me, how my parents see me, how society
Yeah.
sees me.
Put it in the thing if it's funny.
The how I really am will, might be a little out there, but I'll put it in.
Well, Christina, do you have that link? Because I want to put that in the thing. I don't have it anymore.
Oh, sure.
Oh, no, I
It's
found
the
it.
first thing that comes up when you do girl gamer slut.
Yeah. Everyone posted. Yep, that's what happened. I mean,
This is not a gamer girl, it's a slut with a controller.
yeah, that's what it is. Now, see, like, iJustine, who happens to be, like, fucking known on YouTube, she's, like, she calls herself the queen of Call of Duty. Don't even ask. Don't ask.
She's actually really fucking
Okay,
terrible.
she is so bad at that game. It's like,
I compare it to her, and I'm an RPG player.
okay, put it this way. Here's an example. She did Call of Duty Elite. They had a contest. It was celebrities versus celebrities. It was Michelle Rodriguez, who never played Call of Duty ever in her life, really, because she's obviously, you know, she's like, I'm fucking like 45. I don't play video games. Like, it was her, and she had to pick 5 friends to go against iJustine. iJustine went online and said, I need 5 guys who are good at Call of Duty to be on my team, and obviously every guy answered. And they went with her, and they just raped Michelle Rodriguez so hard. Like, it was ridiculous. So, apparently, iJustine was doing so bad in the game that they actually said, you know what, here's a way to settle this. We're going to go one-on-one, the two of you. Like, because clearly you had your advantage with hand-picking fucking internet superstars in Call of Duty versus her picking actual people she knows. So, guess what? It was a 10-minute. I think they both got 2 kills each in 10 minutes. They were both just camping the entire... It was the most ridiculous thing I ever saw. And this girl gets, like... This girl is ridiculously famous on YouTube because of Call of Duty and shit. I'm thinking of just growing my hair out, shaving my beard, wearing some makeup, and not talking when I go on camera. And just playing Call of Duty. Because if I do that, I'm moving. I'm probably going to have to anyway, but...
Wear low-cut shirts, though.
That might...
Wear your
You'll have to
V-neck.
shave your chest, too, though.
Yeah, and I'd have to put some...
You gotta shave everything.
I had to put some cutlets in there. Some chicken. Some chicken cutlets.
Some chicken breasts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
No,
Hey,
yeah.
it works.
no one likes the
The gaming
flatties.
community, as it were,
Yeah.
has a long way to go.
But that's the thing. Like, I respect girl gamers who are actually girl gamers. You know, to me, it's amazing to play with a girl gamer who's good because it's girl gamers that are good are patient as fuck. I mean, they will sit in one spot for an hour if they have to get a fucking kill. Not me. Look, you can watch this video on the stream. I don't stand still at all. I cannot do it. It is not possible. I'll sit in one spot, look around, and then move. Girls are like, no, I heard something. I just heard it, and I'm going to stand here. And they will stand there and get that kill. I mean, the fact that they can do that, like a lot of girl gamers I do know, coincidentally Snow White is a sniper in most games. It's like that's one thing they're really good at. They can fucking
Boo.
she's like really good. She gets like ridiculous headshots. Like there's like spray and pray people who just like can get lucky, and those are the ones who usually kill you that you rage so hard. You just want to like punch someone in the face. You want to take a baby out of a woman's womb, just rip it out and punch it nonstop. Yeah, I feel like that
And
sometimes.
put it back after.
Yeah, then you put it back, of course. But I mean, like,
Of course.
I've never been so
Yeah, it's
angry.
someone's baby. You can't just take it. You gotta give it back.
Oh.
That doesn't make
That
sense.
brightens my Monday up.
Are they alive?
It's
I think they're alive.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this stream has hit basically between yesterday and today 100 views. Only 3 likes, so there's not going to be a drawing. Sorry, guys. But I guess maybe I'll just hold one of the copies for another day or something, and just take back the other copy. I don't know. I feel like I gotta give more. It's been my fault too. I've been kind of announcing it an hour beforehand, like that I'm gonna be giving something
that was
away.
kind of a.
But like I've been
Law
doing
about
so
this time.
I've been doing so much shit like between graphics for the fucking button mashers thing and stuff that I'm just losing my mind because it's like it's getting ridiculous like all the shit I've been trying to do. But Billy, if you want, you know, just like our channel because we'll be giving more stuff away.
Aww.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not telling you to I'm not forcing you to like my channel, Billy. But if you like my channel, you will be entered to win.
Billy.
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 Billy. Please like my channel, Billy.
Billy boy.
Billy. Watch him leave.
Justin.
You scare him away.
Like,
Justin.
he's like, fuck this. I came here from Battlefield.
Yeah.
It's
Well, no,
bullshit.
I'm telling him it's
Where's
good.
my cruise?
We're gonna give it away, but only when the time is right. I'm not gonna. You're the only like unique viewer, and I'm not gonna give that away. So that's just not gonna happen.
The only person who actually bothered to register to watch.
That too.
Maybe it's the day we're doing it on. Like maybe we should find like a different.
Well,
day
no.
or some shit.
We've done it 3 Mondays in a row, and every Monday we get
It's
over.
just gonna take time.
You said this is
It's gonna
hilarious.
take time. I
Yeah,
think.
it's time, and the fact that we get 100 unique views at all every Monday, it's fine with
That's
me.
good. That's exposure. That's good.
Like I don't care as long as I don't care
Just
if they.
gotta keep.
Yeah, it's what it is. I mean,
Tell your friends.
It's gonna take
Guys, your
time
kids.
to get people,
Guys,
get the right people who are interested in what we're doing here. They're gonna come back and watch if they're interested in what we're doing. And
yeah,
it's gonna take time to have those people
yeah.
coincidentally drop in. Pretty much.
I
We don't really have many
Yeah.
avenues of promoting ourselves right now.
Yeah, well, that's what we're building. Like,
So that's how I see it.
Phil has the website. He just has no idea how to make it. So once he gets on
I
that,
am fucking horrible at web design. The last time I used HTML, I was maybe 14.
yeah, he's
So,
been so.
like, I'm like trying to figure shit out, and it's just not working. It might even be like the web host and shit, because I had problems figuring out how to do anything. from
Well, no,
that
you're
host.
trying to use the web host fucking build a website junk. Like you have to like there's ways.
Build a website workshop.
Yeah, that's what it is, and it's just so bad. Like we try to add
No,
my
I-
image.
I
Like
couldn't do
Build-A-Bear.
shit on it. That's why I was trying to make it redirect just to a Tumblr account for
Yeah,
now or some shit.
I think
And I couldn't even figure that out.
I think what we need to do to start us off is find. I know basic Dreamweaver, so if we can find a good template, I can change the whole animations and stuff. But I just don't feel like I can take that
Okay.
project on right now between everything else I'm doing. So I'm gonna try to get Scott involved because he's really fucking good with this. And now that he's single and miserable, he might want to do it. I mean, I'm sorry I'm shouting you out, Scott. I mean, I know you just.
Awesome way to put it.
Well, I mean, dude.
To get our
Yeah, Gloria was up his ass so much he couldn't even watch the stream. So,
New Adobe Suite
Really?
comes out in like
Yeah.
a week.
so what I'm gonna basically do is I'm gonna tell him now that you have free time, help. And thank you, Billy. That's good information. I'll let him know that because he fucking
I'll
loves
definitely have to check that out.
he loves this Adobe shit.
We'll have to
I-
get
I
the
love
rest of our
Premiere.
YouTubes up and running.
Yeah, and then
Start making some content.
yeah. Cindy's gonna have her
Or Twitch or
stream up
whatever.
soon. I already helped Snow White with hers. Hers is set up and she's ready. You guys got the internet kind of going. I'm kind of still iffy about it. Something's up with your bandwidth. So once we figure all that out, then it's a process. And
I want to get my Warcraft character to 85 so I could start like doing battlegrounds and recording that.
Yeah,
'Cause that's gonna be good content. But like no, all of my shit is gone, and I'm only level 40 on the new account, so that no one wants to see me level.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do competitive gaming again on game battles. That'll definitely pull viewers in. They just like to see like MLG game battles tournament, and they're gonna watch it. They don't give a shit. So hopefully,
Yeah.
I'll just be a girl playing League of Legends.
yeah, she's actually getting really good at it. So I'm excited to play tonight.
I got 9 and
Yeah,
1.
she won.
9 and 1 today.
Today,
Are we gonna? Are any of you guys playing at all tonight?
Yes.
I might try and fuck around with
I'm probably
Dr.
gonna
Mundo a
play-
bit.
Later tonight. I'm gonna watch 2 of my shows and then probably.
well, I'm gonna play soon.
I mean, I have to have to wake up at 6:30, so I'm probably going to bed in a few hours.
Yeah, I think the stream's going to be over in 8 minutes. So, I mean, yeah. But as far as okay, so here's a couple of recommendations. And I don't know about you guys for free-to-play games. I know everyone's played Team Fortress 2. Well, anyone that if you haven't,
I want to start playing that more.
if you haven't, that
I
game's
heard it just went completely downhill after they did the whole hats and
no.
loot thing.
What I gather from it, and I don't know if Snow White's still in the chat, but she plays this game religiously. No, she's not. Okay.
She is.
They have like a thing where you can get better weapons and stuff, but it costs money, and I'm kind of like I don't like that because like League of Legends, you can either spend your real money or earn money or IP points to buy things, so it kind of balances it out. But I just feel like
Billy says try Air
yeah, no, I do like Team Fortress 2 as it is now, but I do feel like I'm getting overpowered by people with better weapons, better equipment. They have all kinds of shit, but those are people who have over 300 hours in the game. I'm only like 2 hours in, but that's definitely a good one. I guess Billy recommends Air Mech, so go for that. League of Legends, of course.
I liked Team Fortress 2 when it came out, but
Yeah.
now it's just a completely different beast.
Yeah, it's its own thing right
Altogether.
now. Yeah, War Incorporated. I've been playing that today. Like it just came out not that long ago. It's still in beta actually, but it is free to play. You can get it on Steam. It's so fun. It's mindless fun. You're not okay. Battlefield. When you're playing Battlefield, you have a certain face. Your face. It's usually angry. It's usually hostile. You usually want to just kill people. But in this game, you're just casually walking around and dying and killing people. And that's what I mean. I miss games like that where it's like if you die, it's no big deal. And Battlefield, if you die, it's like you fucking suck, you faggot. That's usually what people say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Like I mean, I don't say that. I just say stop being a scrub or something. Keep it PG. But people.
I still want to know what a mungo is, because I was called that on League the other day, and I just don't know what that is.
You're really offended over that,
They-
aren't you? I guess
Yeah,
it works.
I like if you're gonna insult me, I at least want to know what you're insulting me with. I've never heard that word a day in my life.
Yeah, well, that goes back.
Yeah.
Like last night, I was playing with these two guys, and they were like talking shit to each other. I was 9, 5, and 8, so I got 9 kills, 5 deaths, 8 assists. This other guy was like 9, 0, and like 5, and he's bitching about people stealing his kills. I'm like, look, man, just shut up and stop being the scrub, because there's people out like no matter what you do, there's always going to be that guy. It's either you kill the guy and save his ass, and then you get bitched at, or you kill the guy and you're stealing his kill. So you're never like, there's never any kind of, what the hell? Who posted that?
Some definitions for a mungo.
Oh.
One of them says a guy who is a total loser with no friends. Retarded. Someone who is
Okay, now that I know what it is, I'm okay with it.
Oh man.
Imagine you were uncertain. It's the uncertainty that was bothering you, not the actual
Yeah,
insult.
exactly.
I'm
Yeah, people insult you in games, especially League of Legends.
Dude, that's a
I'm
pretty
like,
big
what
one.
the fuck is that?
A dumpster
I give
driver.
props now because
A dumpster driver. A person who digs for trash.
now my issue is, how do you drive a dumpster?
That dude is such a mungo. He went through my recycling bin the other day and took my old magazines.
Yeah,
You're that
Phil.
guy.
You're that guy, Phil.
I think that was supposed to say dumpster diver, not dumpster driver, honestly.
All because I stole someone's kill, allegedly.
You're a mungo. Yeah.
Well, that's our dumpster diver. I
Fucking
get it.
mungo.
Does
Yeah, I
Goddamn
guess.
mungo.
before we wrap this up,
I guess that works.
does anyone know when the Ghost Recon free to play thing's coming out? Is it out yet? Anyone?
No clue.
No one? No. Well, because, I mean, I'm a fan of the old Ghost Recon. I do like the new one. I'm going to pre-order it. It is third person, It's not like a Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter where we're on first person. It's fun. It's definitely different. It's slow paced. It's kind of like Unit 13, but it has online, so I'm excited about that. Let's see. Anything else we have to cover?
Phil's face.
Phil's face.
Cover
Yeah,
Phil's
I'll
face.
work on that.
Yeah, you work on that.
Aww.
Suddenly the views just skyrocket.
Oh my God, we've got 10 extra views since that happened. Not really.
Are you gonna save the games for next week, the Battlefield game?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna run the contest this whole week, just let people know. I'm gonna go on forums for Battlefield, put links. I mean, yeah, it's my fault this week. We're getting viewers, we're just not getting likes. I literally did it a half an hour before we streamed, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, because I didn't know I was gonna give it away, then I saw that it was on sale. I was like, sweet, that's pretty cheap and it's a good giveaway. But anyway, thanks for watching, the guys who watched, and Billy. Billy, you're awesome.
Hey, Billy.
I think you left, but
Thanks for watching anyone who decides to watch this later.
Tune in next week, please.
yeah, please,
Please.
please,
Please.
please.
We're so lonely.
We're trying
I'll wear a
to,
mask.
and yeah, we're gonna hold it out for next week.
Please don't feel like we're terrorizing Phil. We're really just kidding.
We love Phil.
Love Phil.
We love Phil.
Yeah.
Phil
Well,
is
last
the
week
best.
it was Peter.
Yeah, this week it's Phil.
it's me.
Stay
You gotta take
tuned.
turns
Last week
bragging
it
on
was
each other.
Damn it, Peter.
Next week it will be me, so stay tuned for that, please.
It's about to get hot in here.
I'm about to just fucking sit here with a cup in my hand that says, "Please subscribe." Shit, I mean, okay, and we're about to wrap up, but seriously, there's fucking homeless people. You give them $1 when they're sitting outside with a cup. All I'm asking you to do is follow my channel, and you can win a fucking game. I mean, seriously, it's not like I'm asking you to.
Give them $1.
Well,
Maybe like some change.
let's
but
not.
not
Okay,
$1.
can we not be so literal
I'm
right now?
broke, dude.
Basically, what I'm saying is, you guys are coming to the channel. You're actually watching it for a few seconds. It's one little click, and this game could be yours. I'm not asking you to fill out some stupid survey. I'm not asking you to go to a website, like 10 different links, and then some stupid crap like that. So, if you're watching this, thanks for watching. If not, good night. Take care. It was fun. Another successful
Bye.
thing.
If you're not watching, good night.
If you're
You're
not,
not watching
if you're not watching, fuck you. Seriously, no, I'm just kidding.
Except they're not going to be able to get that message.
Why would you even
They're
have to
not
take that
watching.
back? Oh, so the people who are not watching, fuck you.
Well, no, I
Oh,
mean,
no, wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people who aren't watching.
actually,
Please don't be mad at
if
me,
you look
people
at
who aren't watching.
if you look at the statistics, our Monday things get actual video watches after it's done. The one got over 20, one got
No, but
17.
those people aren't included in.
Yeah. Well, no.
People wouldn't be included in not watching.
No,
They're
no.
obviously watching.
It does.
Not
It
at
does.
the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I guess you could say. Yeah. So for who's never gonna watch this, fuck you. For who never watches this, not.
You people are the worst.
Now let's clarify. Not if you
People
watch
never,
this.
ever watch this.
Not if you watch this in the future.
If you watch this later, you're a good person.
Yeah.
If you never watch it, you're
fuck you.
terrible.
Yeah,
You're
no.
basically
Then you're a piece of
Saddam
shit.
Hussein. And
Yeah.
So, enough with the insulting. Thank you, everyone.
Cindy the peacekeeper.
but seriously, folks.
And I'm the relationship manager.
Oh jeez.
That is my
Yeah,
role.
I'll be the alcoholic.
Community manager? Is that what you would say, actually?
I think she was making a ploy on
The love doctor.
the love doctor. Yeah. So Billy, if you want the channel, we'll be doing this every week. We give something away every week. Spread the word. You get and if they can prove that you referred them, you get more drawings into the contest. Thanks for watching, guys. Good night.
I mean, also we stream all the time anyway.
Yeah, it's usually League of Legends. We're gonna
It's
try to
Monday
stop
nights
that.
we do this whole thing.
We're gonna try to
We
stop
stream
it,
all the time though.
but it's still gonna be
I'm
primarily.
going to try to get a YouTube going
Yeah.
and play some
Yeah.
old games.
Yeah, that'll be fun. We'll get a retro. We'll get a
I'm
retro
not much
day.
of a streamer.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
Much of
start
a
streaming
streamer.
like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
all three of the original ones.
I do want to do that actually as a weekly thing. I feel like if we get a schedule going on the website, Mondays this, Tuesdays this, Thursdays, people will be like, oh,
Yeah.
they're playing retro games over at Button Mashers. They're gonna go watch that. Right now it's kind of oh, we want to play a fucking game.
Adventures.
Yeah. So take care, guys.
And right now it's just League of Legends every day.
Yeah. Okay, we got to stop talking because we keep saying good night,
Yeah.
goodbye,
Alright,
good night,
For
good
real.
night.
peace,
Bye.
peace,
See you
peace
next
and love.
week.
Cheers.
Remember, fuck you if you
Yeah,
haven't been
Bro.
watching.